Paradise sounds like freedom, but it usually ends up looking like hell in slow motion. Ron Howard's Eden proves that when you strip people down to survival mode, you don't get purity. You get ego, chaos, and bodies piling up under palm trees. This isn't the feel-good Howard who gave us Apollo 13. This is Howard at his darkest, pulling us into the Galápagos, only to show how fast utopia rots. And the deeper you sit with it, the more you realize this isn't a survival story. It's a warning. The story drops us into 1929. Jude Law plays Friedrich Ritter, a doctor running from Germany with his partner Dora, played by Vanessa Kirby. He wants to write his grand manifesto, and she's trying to meditate her way out of multiple sclerosis. Their solitude doesn't last. Daniel Brühl and Sweeney show up as Heinz and Margaret Whitmer with their kid, ready to tough it out. Then comes Ana de Armas as Baroness Eloise, swanning onto the island with her lovers, her gowns, and plans for a luxury hotel. 3 groups, one brutal island. What starts as survival against storms and wildlife quickly turns into a power struggle dripping with jealousy, betrayal, and the kind of paranoia that makes neighbors turn into threats. What works first is the look. Ron Howard and his team make Floreana stunning and suffocating at the same time. The ocean and skies feel endless, but the island itself feels like a prison you can't escape. The storms pound, the wildlife lurks, and you feel like nature itself is watching these people lose their minds. The pacing is slow but intentional. Howard is daring you to squirm. This isn't popcorn, Howard. This is, you're not supposed to feel comfortable, Howard. The performances mostly hit. Jude Law carries the intellectual arrogance of Friedrich until desperation cracks him. Kirby grounds the movie with her quiet strength. Daniel Brühl does what he always does, makes competence look natural. Sweeney, to my surprise, sells it with a sharp accent and a grounded presence. And then there's Ana de Armas. Her Baroness is a mess. Over-the-top, inconsistent accent, chaotic energy, but maybe that was the point. If she was supposed to feel like 3 different people pretending to be one, she nailed it. If not, it's still chaos that makes you want her downfall. And here's a side note. The movie was originally titled Origin of Species. Filming kicked off in Australia with a small unit in the Galápagos. Hans Zimmer's score is moody and heavy, not heroic, and it adds a biblical weight to every scene. You feel it pressing down as things unravel. But the deeper layer is what really sticks. This movie is about desperation. It shows how quickly lofty ideas collapse when people are hungry, scared, and out of their depth. Friedrich quotes Nietzsche about God being dead, but when life closes in, that philosophy doesn't save him. It exposes him. He goes from arrogance to desperation, and desperation breeds violence. And this is where the faith lens clicks in. Eden is what happens when people try to build paradise without God. Galatians 6:7 says, God is not mocked. A man reaps what he sows. Every character reaps their own ruin. Pride, selfishness, and manipulation. It all comes back around. So, is it worth watching? Yeah, but with caution. Eden isn't entertaining in the easy sense. It's messy, strange, sometimes frustrating, but it lingers. The cinematography alone deserves the big screen, and Jude Law's unraveling makes it worth the trip. Ron Howard doesn't give you a clean drama. He hands you a cautionary tale in disguise. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more reviews. Until next time, stay grounded, stay watchful, and always stay rated.